My name is Linda. I'm driving away from that mountain estate, the truck loaded with untouched, high-end food. Outside, the snow is swirling, and behind me, I can hear my sister, Sarah, screaming, and my father, Mr. Thompson, shouting that I'm dead to them. But I'm calm. I've finally broken free. Let me take you back. I'm a well-known executive chef. Sarah was getting married, and I was hired to cater the most expensive event I'd ever taken on. The venue was a private estate high in the Rockies, far from the city. The winter outside was brutal, with temperatures at 10 degrees below zero. 2 weeks before my own long-planned wedding, I got a call from the venue coordinator. My final deposit had been declined. I logged into my banking app in shock. All the money I'd saved over 6 years, $85,000, was gone. A single transfer showed up in recent activity with the memo life-saving treatment in Fiji. And then an Instagram post from Sarah popped up. She was in a first-class seat, sipping champagne, looking tanned and happy, with a caption about fighting for her life. I realized she'd stolen my money for a vacation. When I arrived at the estate for Sarah's wedding, things started going wrong right away. Sarah met me at the loading dock with a garment bag. "Your uniform," she said. Inside was a shabby, gray maid's uniform. "I don't want you in that white chef coat. It's too attention-grabbing," she sneered. I protested, saying it was a safety standard and a symbol of my position in the kitchen. But she just scoffed and said I was there to serve, not to show off. I should have left then, but I didn't. I put on the dress, thinking if I gave her the perfect wedding, they'd finally appreciate me. As the day went on, the humiliation continued. At lunchtime, I made a lobster bisque for the family. When I tried to sit at the dining table for a short break with a ham sandwich, my mother, Mrs. Thompson, stopped me. "You smell like cooking. We have guests coming. Staff eat in the back," she said. My father just nodded in agreement. Sarah told me to go eat on the loading dock. So I did, shivering in the cold, watching them laugh inside through the window. But the last straw came when I was prepping the champagne service. A crate of vintage champagne had a stuck lid. Sarah, already half drunk on mimosas, saw my prized hand, forged Japanese chef's knife on the counter. I told her not to touch it, but she grabbed it and jammed the tip into the crate, breaking it. She just shrugged and said it was cheap. In that moment, my love for my family died. Then, with only 30 minutes until dinner service, Sarah threw a dirty toilet brush at my feet. The cleaning crew hadn't shown up, and the VIP toilet was clogged. She demanded I clean it, and my parents backed her up. I picked up the brush, not to help her, but to end this. After cleaning the toilet, I walked into the kitchen and pressed the emergency stop button. I told my staff to seal and pack the food and load the truck. When Sarah stormed in, I explained that due to handling raw sewage, I was a biohazard according to state health regulations, and the kitchen had to close. My father tried to stop us from leaving, but I pulled out the contract and read the clause about health violations voiding service while retaining payment. I also cited the law against food prep after sewage exposure. As my team loaded the truck, I found an invoice for a $30,000 helicopter charter in the trash, paid from the catering budget. Sarah had stolen more money for a stunt. When I confronted her, she pleaded to pay me back, but I wasn't having it. I locked the truck and drove away, delivering the food to a community shelter. Later, I heard the wedding collapsed. The groom saw the helicopter invoice and annulled the most expensive wedding. In the shelter parking lot, I held the broken knife. It was the last link to the hope that my family would love me if I was perfect. I threw it away and drove off free at last.